Okay, so I had a completely different idea for how this stream would go, but well, I wasn't going to live stream it. I was actually going to do a pre-recorded video. This kind of is. I'm just going to do it and drop it. Um, but my friend distracted me for like a good hour. So I've got some other stuff brewing over there. It's just not going to include this. I was going to do like some wacky antics on the side, but yeah, that'll come later. So I'll be replying to some comments I've neglected over the last few weeks, actually the last few months. Apparently, I'm not getting notifications for a lot of comments, and I don't check my YouTube Creator app frequently enough. I kind of turned off from that, so that helps me get more comments. So we'll just go through them here. I'll do it this way. This one's from Jill. From 8 days ago. It's been edited. It says, "Call no man good." I think he means God, but I'm not sure in the context of what I'm saying in this video. "Call no man good, especially if he's a liberal." Jesus would also add, "Haha, go pay for someone's gas, liberal." Uh, Witchy, very witchy. I have bought people gas on various occasions, and people have bought me gas. I don't think it's a liberal thing. I think it's just a, human compassionate thing to do. But okay, cool. This one's from Tobin Templeman 5 days ago. I had a similar situation to you in the scooter fall. I kicked a rug while walking barefoot, and for years, my right big toe was sensitive. Pretty sure I rearranged some stuff down there. Yes. So that's occurring in my hands and wrists now. I had something happen with my big toe when I was younger. I tripped going up the stairs and I folded my toe underneath my foot, and I never got it worked on, and so it healed all funny. And ever since, it's a bit misshapen, I suppose one might say, and the knuckle is somewhat enlarged, but it functions pretty well. I still have pretty good functionality in my foot. Another one from Rebuke and Reprove here. This is from 4 days ago. Are you going to vote for Biden again? Haha. Um, Probably not. I was hesitant to vote for him the last time, but I was never a big Biden fan. I'm not necessarily a fan of the Democratic Party, but I feel like voting third party is usually kind of unproductive. So it kind of depends on the candidate pool. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. From Hillary's emails 3 days ago. Your audio levels were great for me. Thank you for that. Wine and Art Festival sounds awesome. Wish that I could attend with you. Yeah, I got to see a little bit of it. Not a whole lot. There was live music like right on the main street here, so I got to see it like regardless. So I got to hear it. That was cool. I checked out some of the vendors, but I didn't really get to shop. So, I had work and other stuff come up. So but it was cool to see everybody out. I mean, the community around here is great as far as gatherings like that, and they just put a lot into it. Uh, I hope that your face gets better. I didn't hear what happened. Broken teeth with jagged edges. Were you hit, or was this pre-existing? No, so my tooth decay is almost entirely my own fault. I neglected brushing when I was younger, and then I smoked and drank and did drugs to boot. And so now I'm suffering the consequences. No matter what I try to do now, like the decay is already present, and I just haven't had enough dental work. I should have had a lot of this work done several years ago. So the teeth themselves are just far more decayed than they ought to be. But I have a pretty good dentist. It seems like he's confident in what he's doing. I'm gonna have to get 4 extractions in total. My insurance will not cover them until September. I'll have to pay out of pocket. Um, so don't know how that's going to happen. And you mentioned being sick. So virus, bacteria. Well, I believe it might have had to do with one of these teeth. So there is bacterial infections in and along my gums, as well as in my face due to the tooth decay and the effects of that. Um, So we're scheduled for a deep cleaning in 2 weeks. They're supposed to clean a lot of that out, but I have these very deep pockets in my gums, I guess, and they say that's causing a lot of the inflammation and infection that I'm experiencing in and around my face and neck and everywhere. So fun times. Yeah, we just hope it doesn't spread into the bloodstream because that's when it gets really serious. And from Tobin Templeman, 10 hours ago, 10 hours ago. These are all relative to this morning when I picked these out. Also, if you haven't seen Chimp Empire on Netflix, you need to. I think I'm kind of reading these in the reverse order. No, I don't get any Netflix series right now. I'm on Tubi, but it sounds interesting. I'd love to see it. Um, I think being the alpha is overrated. There is a high probability that one of the peers will challenge the alpha for the position. Then you get to fight often. Then you've got to fight often. Which of those fights and in someone dying? I think primates would be excellent for the alpha analogies. Well, see, I was trying to take it away from that because we tend to think of our own structure or like the alpha structure of like dogs and wolves and things like that. Um, and that's actually we're actually a bit anomalous, I think. Um, Many animals, but not most animals, behave this way. Mammals, specifically, um, and then obviously with fish and things like that. But there's a much very different pecking order that's going on with fish than what's going on with mammals generally. What I was trying to refer to with alpha was a social mentality of someone who takes initiative and somebody who has skill and is confident in their abilities and utilizes those skills in such a way that makes them achieve social dominance, but without the need for aggression, right? And that's what I was kind of trying to get at there. Maybe it was a bit muddled. That the aggressive tendency, I think, is something very primitive in us, and so more highly ordered brains, we tend to think, well, I can achieve dominance without using aggression, and that's the idea. And there's always some kind of need for that. And it's not necessarily about having dominance over the other person, it's about having dominance over a situation, about having a certain uh, aura about you, if you will, um, that exuberates confidence and it makes people confident in you, and that's what makes people more successful in life, right? That's kind of the way I think about that. So I think I've rambled on and I've read these comments. That's all I've got for now. I know I've missed some for months now, and so I do apologize. I'm trying to get back to those. Maybe we'll just do a whole stream of that, and whatever. It's whatever. Much love. Be kind. Be well, and be trusty.